All right, mates, I'm glad you're here. We've got some cracking good findings to share. So, grab yourself a bevy and let's go. Was there a real Frankenstein? Johann Conrad Dippel, a German alchemist born at Castle Frankenstein in 1673, is believed to have inspired Mary Shelley's character, Dr. Frankenstein. Dippel was rumoured to have experimented with body parts and the elixir of life. Mars hosts the largest volcano in the solar system, Olympus Mons. It stands about 22 kilometres or over 13 miles high, nearly 3 times the height of Mount Everest. It's enormous. The War of Jenkins' Ear. This peculiar war between Britain and Spain, which took place from 1739 to 1748, was sparked when a Spanish coast guard cut off the ear of British captain Robert Jenkins. He later presented his severed ear to the British Parliament, which contributed to the declaration of war. The Black Forest region of southwest Germany is renowned for its intricate cuckoo clocks, a tradition dating back to the 18th century. These handcrafted timepieces are cherished for their craftsmanship and charm. I happen to have one myself, you know. The mysterious catacombs of Paris hold the remains of over 6 million people in a network of underground tunnels. These ossuaries were established in the 18th century to address the city's overflowing cemeteries. As amazing as it is, the rise of AI has also led to significant ethical discussions about its impact on society. Issues such as job displacement, privacy concerns, and the potential for biased decision-making are critical topics continually being addressed by researchers and policymakers.
Have you ever wondered why a chef's hat has so many folds in it? The folds symbolize all of how the chef can prepare or cook an egg. Just ask any chef. Quinoa is a complete protein. What does that mean? It contains all 9 essential amino acids that your body needs, making it a go-to for vegetarians and anyone desiring better health. The country of Germany has so many castles, 25,000 in fact, that if you visited one a day, it would take you over 68 years to see them all. The well-known Native American Princess Pocahontas is buried in the UK. Upon her return home in 1617, she suddenly became very ill on board a ship. She was turned back to shore in Gravesend, Kent, where she died and was buried in the town's churchyard. Following the Challenger space shuttle explosion in 1986, teams spent 9 weeks searching a wide area for bits of wreckage. In the process, they came across a floating duffel bag filled with 55 pounds of cocaine, likely lost from another ship that came and went. The CDC classifies mosquitoes as the world's deadliest animal because of the many diseases they transmit. If you're in Iceland, however, have no fear. Low temperatures and lack of shallow water bodies have resulted in a mosquito-free land.
Vienna in Austria has been ranked many times as the city with the highest quality of life in the world. It is renowned for its scenic beauty and cultural heritage, including classical music, with famous composers like Mozart, Brahms, and Beethoven having lived there. The largest art theft in history occurred at the Isabella Stewart Gardner Museum in Boston in 1990. Thieves disguised as police officers stole 13 pieces of art valued at approximately $500 million. Despite numerous leads and investigations, the stolen artworks, including pieces by Vermeer, Rembrandt, and Degas, have never been recovered. Ottawa in Canada was chosen as the capital city by Queen Victoria in 1857 because it was situated on the border between English-speaking Ontario and French-speaking Quebec. Would you believe that Mary Shelley, the famous author, wrote Frankenstein when she was just 18 years old? The novel, which is often considered the first science fiction story, was conceived during a ghost story competition with her husband, Percy Bysshe Shelley, and Lord Byron. Nairobi in Kenya is unique as it is the only capital city in the world that has a national park within its borders, the Nairobi National Park, where you can see lions, giraffes, and other wildlife against the backdrop of skyscrapers. A stark contrast to be seen. The Mona Lisa, one of the most famous paintings in the world, is considered priceless and thus has a permanent home in the Louvre Museum in Paris. While it is insured for a hefty amount, it is forbidden by French heritage laws to be sold or bought. Those were brilliant. Don't you agree? We love the work it takes to get these sorted for you. Do us a favour and like this video and share it with a friend. Cheers.